Bye. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency blockchain aggregated news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be drinking. Look, there's going to be smoking. Look, there's going to be swearing. Look, you've been warned. So look, here coming 3. Look, 2. Look, 1. Bye. Welcome, everybody. Black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Muslim, Jew. My name is Shomari Clarke. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, the greatest show on earth, the greatest show in the multiverse. Yes, it is the greatest daggone show in the daggone multiverse. We have a great one for you today. All right, so let's start out with a little bit of look. Ole, though. Right, the Fidelity thing yesterday. Plus the European stuff we've been reading. Plus the Indians came online. Look! Times are good. Accumulate. I see there's some sales out there. Look. Yes. All right. Let's get to today's show, though. Yes, I reminisce on news. Holy shit. All right, guys. So, first story of the day. Look. Can anyone guess who got another onboarding? Actually, that's not true. This isn't another onboarding. It's the same onboarding, but now they are doing their thing. So, hey, XRP freak. What do you think about this one, son? VeChain and BMW unveil VerifyCar. Bang! This guy told me that the BMW thing was some fake thing or something. What the fuck, you moron? Yeah, he's a little angry because he's a Ripple lover. Thought he was investing in something that was going to be global liquidity. Look! Turned out to be dog shit. All right, so VeChain and BMW unveil VerifyCar. We're going to read about that. And then DeFi payment solution integrates Litecoin. Look at you, Litecoin. All right, finally doing something, motherfucker. Had to get rid of that shit for that chain link a few weeks ago. Wasn't doing much. And then, and then the final story is the SEC accredited investor definition is loosened. And so I bring this up because we talked yesterday about, about funds about Fidelity's fund. And so, Fidelity, it's a minimum $100,000 investment in it, and you have to be an accredited investor. So, and what was funny, let me fix myself. What was funny was that actually the SEC had changed the accredited investor definitions just yesterday. And so just for the fun of it, I'm going to just read that. Okay. So a couple onboardings and then, you guys are going to have money to be accredited investor when this thing's through. So you probably want to pay attention here. You're probably not accredited investor worthy now, but you will be. And then we'll do shout outs and daily summaries. Let's begin how we begin. Bang. All right. Yeah. Maybe not yet, but you will be. You will be. Little Yoda style right there. I'm not afraid, Master Yoda. You will be. Yes. You will be. Remember when he said that to Luke Skywalker? That was some gangster shit to tell Luke Skywalker like that. I'm not scared, Master Luke. You will be. Yes. You will be. All right. I always liked that part. I always thought that was such a gangster thing for Yoda to say. Just look at the guy in the eye and tell him, oh, yeah? All right. Let's just go. Bitcoin is at $11,380. Right? Oh, you will be, you fuckstick. That's basically what they tell him. Oh, yeah, fuckstick? You will be. Yes. All right. Bitcoin. Okay, enough with this Star Wars stuff. All right. Bitcoin's at $11,380. When I left yesterday, we were at $11,432. So we have gone down 40. What? Wait. Is my math all fucked up or what here? 50-something bucks. Yeah, $52, I guess. Okay. All right. So then we do the top 10 there, brothers. Look. Usual suspects. Top 10, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Tether, Chainlink, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Bitcoin SV, Binance Coin, and Crypto.com coin. You know what I heard? Wait. All right. Oh, so Band token. That's what I wanted to say. Band token is on Coinbase. Just thought I'd mention it. All right. Look. Market moves of the day. Single digits up, single digits down. Usual song. Single digits up, single digits down. I mean, it's been actually a few solid days of just down, hasn't it, though? I mean, it's not just the weekend take some profits and done. There's a solid bleed going on around these parts. Look. That's those sales go. All right, single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down. Who's this? UMA. 24% up. Single digits up, single digits down. Single digits up, single digits down too. Single digits up, single digits down. All right, let's see who lost money today. You see anything on here you like, go get it because it's on sale. Buy. Anytime now. There we go. Look. Top 10 losers. Aragon, NXM, Flexicoin, Ren, Ocean Protocol, Kusama, Qtum, Lisk, IXTech RLC, and Zilliqa. Let's see who made money today, guys. Buy. Top 10 gainers. Serum, Numeraire, UMA, BZX Protocol, Synthetics Network, Thorchain, Reserve Rights, Binance Coin, Ampleforth, and Solana. Let's see what the... Ah, shit. Someone's at my door. 1 second. All right, here we are. What are we dealing with? All right, so top 10 gainers of the day. Serum, Numer, UMA. Did I just do this? Thorchain, Reserve Rights, Binance Coin, Ampleforth, and Solana. All right, I think I did, yeah. All right, so we're at the total market cap. Total market cap. What are we dealing with? Let's look at something, all right? I'm gonna pull a card. I'm gonna pull a card out of my I keep these cards, so all the data that we write and stuff is on there and all the stories. I'm gonna do something in 1 second. But let's just do this first. So look, market cap of the day is 354.9. When I left you yesterday, we're at 358.1. So let's just call that 4 billion down. All right, and then today's 24-hour volume is 98.2. When I left you yesterday, it was 93.2. So we've gone down exactly $5 billion in 24-hour volume. All right, check this out. I'm going to just do a quick little experiment. Just bear with me. I'm going to pull a card out of last year's pile of stories. Let's see. Just random. I'm just pulling one out of random here. All right, so this was from January 4th, 2020. So check this out. So nice. This is exactly what I thought. So market cap back then, last January 4th, actually that's a great pull right there. That's basically the beginning of the year, literally. We talked about the hash rate, the Bitcoin hash rate. We talked about Maduro, oil and gold, and we talked about, Mike Novogratz. So when I talked to you on January 4th, 2020, Bitcoin was at $7,294, or sorry, $29. But this is the part that I'm looking at. This is the part I want to hit you with. Market cap. When I left you on January 4th, 2020, market cap was $194.8 billion. Market cap today is $354.9. So you see how the market has been steadily growing nicely. Nice, yeah. I wanted to do that. I wanted to see the change in market cap over a long period of time. We always talk about the change in market cap of, from today to yesterday, from yesterday to today, right? But I wanted to just see what it was like from last year, January, till now. So you could see the major. So let's do the math on what is that then? So how much more is that then? So that is 260 $260 billion up since last January. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, my bad. Oh, no. My bad. This is January 4th, 2020. Oh, I wanted to pull one out from 2019. But whatever. This is a great example. All right. So, right. Now I'm seeing what I'm doing here. Yeah, so 60 billion. Sorry. 160 billion up since the beginning of this year. All right. That makes it even better. All right. Bang. All right. So just a little something to think about, right? We've gone up 160 billion over the year so far. Cool. All right. Let's get to the stories. All right. Let's get to work now. All right. Let's get her, Dad. Where are we at? Bang. New details on VeChain's project VerifyCar with BMW is unveiled. Yes. Oh, little Ripple lovers. This little Ripple lover, XRP freak, he was saying some crazy stuff in the comments, about 4 or 5 days ago? About VeChain, like saying it's a scam, it's this, it's that. I think he was the same loser who was saying that like a couple weeks ago. He gets angry because I laugh at Ripple lovers because they're invested in something that thought was going to be the global liquidity, and now they're reduced to moving less than $3 million a day in remittance and paying their remittance partners. So a little XRP freak gets a little angry. So I like to rub it in a little bit. Look, freak. You're a freak, all right. A freaking idiot. Look. All right, new tales on VeChain's project VerifyCar with BMW unveiled. So they partnered with BMW back in 2018, actually, and so we'll see what this thing is. I don't know what this VerifyCar thing is, but the other VeChain is actually in some BMWs now, and what it's for is to send information amongst the cars, like road conditions and stuff like that, right? But it's really built for smart cities, and so the VeChain thing with the cars isn't really going to be a major thing until smart cities come around, right? The same thing, VeChain's doing the same thing with a company called BYD. BYD is the Tesla of China, right? It's China's big electric car company, and VeChain is inside the BYD cars. So I guess what I'm saying is they've got a little, car action. They're doing some stuff with cars, but it's mostly for smart city stuff. So I don't really think, it's not really useful yet, because these smart cities aren't really built yet, and so that's the other project. But this thing is a new one. They've unveiled it today. Let me have a sip and we'll proceed. Proceed as normal. Yes. All right. Real slow news day, man. Real slow news day. Like, oh, hey, I had to scrape this thing together. I mean, that's why I'm reading this accredited investor thing, really. I was going to read this to you on Saturday. There's nothing else to talk about, so I was like, fuck, let me just slide it into the show. All right, let's check out what's going on with VeChain. Like, seriously. I was like, yeah, on Saturday I'm going to, do a big yap about it. I was like, fuck, I ain't got no shit to talk about today. I got to slide this right in here now. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. If I only do 2 stories, it doesn't matter, does it? I mean, it's my show. I can do what I want. But you like the format. It's a format. All right, look. So, bang! Let's talk about VeChain. The partnership between automotive giant BMW and VeChain continues to bear fruit. Yes, the fruit of the womb. Van Breenen style. Following the successful completion of the BMW program, known as Startup Garage, VeChain appears to be expanding its relationship with the automotive giant. Yes. The partnership, so like I said, they've already partnered with them from 2018, so this is some new thing that they're doing together here. The partnership was already unveiled in April 2019 at the VeChain Summit in San Francisco, when Sihan Albe of BMW Group introduced decentralized app VerifyCar, which is based on the VeChain Thor blockchain. Last year's announcement revealed that VerifyCar, look, XRP freak, I thought you said it was a fake. Last year's announcement revealed that VerifyCar, I know he's watching, and that's why I keep using his fucking name, because he's a fucking loser. I know he's angry and he hates it, but he knows that I've got the good information, so he's going to continue watching and taking the abuse like a bitch. Look, last year's announcement revealed that VerifyCar is designed to connect important vehicle data to the vehicle in a tamper-proof manner via the VeChain Thor blockchain. According to the former announcement, the focus is on protection against manipulation of mileage, repairs, and rights to service purchased in addition to the car. Navigation, match, concierge services, etc. VeChain solution for so I guess that's if you're what? Hold on. Right, manipulation of the mileage and that. Right, and the repairs. Right, because used cars, right? Well, what's wrong with this car? Why are you selling it? All that. So it's going to be on the blockchain. So all the repairs and what's been happening to the car is going to be on the blockchain. So the owner is not going to be able to lie to you and say, oh, repairs? I've had no repairs on this car. Oh, really? Because the blockchain here says fucking last year you fucking had a fender bender and you had to get a new fucking whole front grille put on this thing or something like that, right? So stuff like that, right? Amongst other things. VeChain solution for BMW could be used universally. In a recent post on Reddit, a user has made it his goal to search for updates of the project. He came across an article that was published in July on a German website and highlights the progress of the project. The main purpose of the D app is still the same, but as the article says, more emphasis is put on the user's control over his data. Okay. Moreover, the article clarifies that BMW will not store any of the unique data collected from the vehicle in the VeChain public blockchain. What are you talking about? Instead, the blockchain will be used to create a fingerprint that verifies the authenticity of the data, while all data will remain in the owner's vehicle. By accessing a D app, the owner can decide for himself to whom he wants to pass on the data, e.g. to a car, a garage, or a potential buyer. However, the digital fingerprint gives both parties the certainty that no part of the vehicle has been tampered with. Okay, so it's okay. So I see what's going on here. So no, if I want to buy the car from, so person A wants to sell a car, person B wants to buy the car, person A, all right, let's stop with the A, B shit. If I want to buy a car from some guy, a BMW from the guy, he's got all his information with him, but there is a fingerprint of the information about his car that is on the VeChain Thor blockchain, but it's up to him whether he wants to let me see it or not. Well, obviously, motherfucker, if you don't let me see the fingerprint, I'm not going to buy your car, right? So, right, I want the info, right? So good enough. If you're smart enough to know that info's there, I guess the guy could rip you off. If you don't know that info's there, I guess he could just say, oh, everything's fine and whatever. But anyways, BMW will not save any clear data about its cars on the public VeChain. The group only wants to reference this via a digital fingerprint. The clear data stays with the user in the car. By accessing the app, the user decides who he would like to pass on which data, e.g. a workshop or potential buyer. The recipients can compare the data with the digital fingerprints or reference stamps on the VeChain blockchain. If clear data and the reference on the blockchain match, the recipient knows that the data is authentic. Look. So BMW estimates that the manipulation of vehicle data in Germany alone costs around 3,000 euros per unit sold, and that data manipulations allows a salesperson to modify any component to look like a new or less used one. Exactly. Like, that's a big thing in Canada. When I was a kid, it was a big thing that these guys found ways to roll back is it called the odometer, right? Where it says how many miles the car has. Yeah, they found a way to get in there and roll it back. And so a car that would have like, I don't know, 50,000 miles, they would roll it back to like 20. Right? And so, obviously that's major manipulation. So in addition, well, and with this thing, that won't be possible. So in addition, it was revealed that VeChain jointly bears the costs of operation and development. Once the D-app is ready for production, it can be marketed to all car manufacturers, including BMW's competitors. And so that's what's interesting is that BMW and VeChain are building this, but VeChain is free not to give this to any car company in the world, reducing the solution's unique selling point, but creating beneficial network effects for the app's distribution. Furthermore, the article concludes, if VerifyCar comes out and is successful, it would be one of the first blockchain-based mass applications from German industry. The potential advantages of the D-app appear promising. And so, buy. And so, there it is. There's more, because the other BMW, so this is a new BMW project. The one that they had before was the cars would send information to smart cities. So this is verifying a car. Okay, now I get it. I didn't read this article. I just saw VeChain BMW. Good enough. Enough said. I already know they already have a partnership together, and so I already know VeChain onboarded them back in the days, and so yeah. So this is the new thing BMW wants to do, and what's really interesting is, you notice that when VeChain comes out with applications and stuff, I mean, fuck, they just get used automatically, right? Like, the one that I love is the latest one, this coronavirus one, right? What's it called? MyCare, right? That thing came out 2 months ago. Bang, bang, bang. They've got mega corporations using it already, right? In multiple industries, in hotels, and in the cruise line ship from Sweden, and the hospitals in, Cyprus, right? And the airport in Cyprus and stuff. And so, when VeChain comes out with a product, it gets used. Unlike Ripple XRP Freak, on-demand liquidity product, not being used so much. Not so much. But here's a product that is being used. Here's a blockchain that actually onboards people, is actually generating revenue, not paying revenue. And so, look, VeChain hodlers, you know what we're about around these parts. You know what Shomari's about around these parts. Shomari's all about Fortune 500 onboardings, government contracts, boy. Look, that's what makes a blockchain a good old blockchain. Yeah, once you got contracts, once people are using it, right? Your white paper and what you nerds are doing in the office don't mean shit to me. What means to me is when people actually use it. And so that's what I love about VeChain. You know, I've said it here 100 times. VeChain's going to make you rich. It's the best blockchain out here. Most use cases, cheap price. And I mean, government contracts, Fortune 500 contracts, just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My favorite. And so here's an expansion of the BMW partnership. Let's move on. Bye, VeChain hodlers, which is pretty much all of you who watch this channel anyway. All right, so let's move on. Bye. DeFi payment solution company integrates Litecoin. I just sold my Litecoins for those Chainlink a few weeks ago. Right now, Litecoin comes out with a fucking integration. Like, daggone, why didn't you do this a couple weeks ago, fucksticks? Would have still had you. Anyway, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying any more Litecoin. No, I'm not gonna buy any more Litecoin. But so, all right. Well, let's just read on. There's nothing else to say except the title. So let's go. A reputable DeFi payment solution company, Centercoin, Cent, in partnership with the Litecoin Foundation, has announced the integration of Litecoin (LTC) into the Centercoin payment ecosystem. Centercoin is a payment solution company that focuses on decentralized finance (DeFi) to create a platform where investors and projects can coexist and grow together in a decentralized way that allows real-life payments-based token economy. All right. So look, Decentralized finance aims at recreating conventional financial hold on. Let me slow down, get a sip, have a smoke. Let's chill out here. Let's chill out. Slow down. All right. Where are we here? Hold on a second. Decentralized finance aims at recreating conventional financial instruments in a blockchain-based decentralized architecture. For example, of DeFi projects include Trinito, MakerDAO, Genesis Capital, BlockFi, Cred, Decoon, and Compound. However, the majority of these projects are focused on rendering loan services, while Centercoin is focused on payment. All right. Exactly, loans. Like I told you already, man. I think this DeFi thing is just a fad. I mean, it's just my opinion, but soccer mom and dad, if they want a loan, they're just going to go to their fucking bank. Like, this is just stupid. I think, but we'll see. Maybe I'm completely and utterly wrong. Somehow I doubt it. Centercoin payment can be made at hundreds of merchants across Korea. Wait, is this the same story? What the fuck? What about payments? What? Centercoin payments can be made conveniently at hundreds of merchants around the world. Also, Cent is presently being listed on about 10 exchanges, including BitHub, Global, and Coinbean. Furthermore, what? I thought this was a story about... Oh, there's the Litecoin. Okay. Sorry. All right, anyways. Furthermore, the Cent coin is actively being traded in Korea on Flata Exchange and Cashierist Exchange, and has recently been listed for trading on a large-scale exchange in China. Big One Exchange. Oh, that's a big one over there in China. I'm sure it is. That's a good name for an exchange. Big One. Yeah, we're the big one. Yeah, the big one. Centercoin had also announced that currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP can now be transacted through the Center wallet at the Centercoin merchants. More importantly, Centercoin, as a DeFi-focused payment solution company, is steadily focused on expanding the number of its operational merchants and is gaining recognition from the numerous tokenized companies that are seeking to join the settlement market. All right. Let's get to this Litecoin shit. So, all right, here we go. So, the new incorporation between Centercoin and Litecoin, the Singapore-based blockchain, will add feather to the cap of the Litecoin Foundation. It's a feather in the cap, but you need that chicken, boy. Due to its recent move made by Centercoin to amalgamate Cent Wallet as a payment service in Hickik's eco-friendly scooter platform. Holy. So, also, Cent provides Centercoin rewards to users for performing scooters and other transaction activities. All right, that's it. All right, well, fuck. I mean, it didn't really say much about Litecoin there. Obviously, fuck. Anyways, it's been integrated. That's an onboarding for Litecoin. And an onboarding's an onboarding. That's what we read around these parts. Like I told you, I don't care if the fucking onboarding makes 5 cents. We're going to talk about around these parts. So there it is, Litecoin hodlers. Bang! Fuck. I don't really know what. All right. Bang! And now, so this is just, I want to just teach you guys. This is more of a teaching night. Well, not night, but this article is a teaching thing. So you guys know, here in America, we have what's called an accredited investor. I told you my aunt is an accredited investor. In other words, you have to be really rich to become an accredited investor. Well, not really rich. I mean, you don't have to be like mega, like fucking Michael Jordan rich or something, but you have to have money. You know, you have to have a few million and all this. And so here in America, so let me just, for you who are not from this country and for you who are new, because I know, I've explained this here a million times, but let me just say it again. Here in America, an accredited investor is someone who has a lot of money. And So there's certain financial products that they're allowed to buy that regular retailers without that sort of wealth, money, are not allowed to buy because they're risky. They're super risky. And they don't want to allow, they're not going to let soccer mom and dad not get suckered, because it's not suckered. It's not like it's a ripoff, but just they're not going to allow some soccer dad to waste his kid's college fund on some of the riskier stuff that's out here. If he wants to blow his money in the stock market and fuck up his family, or even in this crypto, whatever, all right, they'll let you do that. But they're not going to let you invest in, they're not going to let some fucking dumbass soccer dad, invest in some hedge fund, right? And the hedge fund master, the hedge fund manager, he tells soccer dad, all right, so I'm going to get you into a good trade here. We're going to grab ourselves some Euro USD Forex. We're going to go long there. And then we're gonna hedge that with some Japanese yen puts, and then we're gonna also hedge that with some Nigerian oil futures, right? A fucking soccer dad doesn't understand what that fucking meant, right? Like a guy like me, okay, I understand what that said. I'm sure most of you who are listening to me right now don't understand what the fuck I just said. I know you do, fucking 007, you understand, but the rest of these fucks, I know they don't. And so they don't allow, hedge funds to market to soccer mom and dad and that, because they don't understand, right? So they allow soccer moms and dad to have vanilla, right? It's called vanilla, right? So soccer moms and dad are allowed vanilla options, vanilla stocks, vanilla Forex. I'm a vanilla Forex trader, right? Let's get real. It's just the retail bottom of the barrel Forex trading. Makes me my money, so I'm good. But it's the bottom of the barrel. Let's get real about it, what I'm doing. And so an accredited investor now, on the other hand, it is a whole other beast. And so to become an accredited investor, you have to apply here in America. You have to apply to the government. And so, and you have to prove all this shit. I said this yesterday, and this is why I want to show you so that you can see it yourself. You have to apply to the government and show the government, like, look, I make this much money. I've got this much in liquid assets, because they want to protect people as well. Because you know what's fucked up? It's really, they want to protect wives from their husbands. Yeah, you have to be able to prove to the government that your wife is going to, if you fucking lose a bunch of money, your wife is going to be okay. It seems weird, but that was the initial thing that made accredited investing happen, because men were running around, like I told you yesterday, running around just blowing money. Yeah, and their wives are sitting there. Bang, now she's broke, right? Because of this fucker, right? Now she's married to some broke fuck. And so that's what they came out with accredited investing for. Really, it's for wives. I know, it's pretty wild, right? But also just to help average people as well, right? Just to make sure, hedge funds and that don't prey on, the average soccer mom and dad consumer, dumb money, right? And so, so they changed. Okay, so that's how it works. You apply, and then you get approved or not, right? Once you're approved, all right, you can invest in anything you want. Once you're approved, the SEC says basically, all right, well, you have enough money. You're earning enough money. If you lose all your money, tough shit, right? So if you want to look at it that way. But also, if you know what you're doing and you get accredited investor stamp of approval, well, now you can go make all the fucking money you want any way you want, right? And that's the difference, right? A person like me, I'm just a regular guy. I'm not allowed, to go into the shadow banking markets and all that kind of shit. None of us are, right? Accredited investor, you can go into all that shit. MBS, CDO, CDSs, credit default swaps, mortgage-backed securities, collateralized debt obligations, CDOs. You can get into all that. I'm not going to bullshit you. That's beyond my shit even. Well, I know what they are. I mean, all right, so that's an accredited investor. Now, what does that have to do with crypto? What that has to do with crypto is this. first of all, yesterday, we read that Fidelity is coming out with their thing, and it's for accredited investors. So let me explain this. The SEC has loosened, not very much, but they've loosened the criteria to become an accredited investor. In other words, back in the days, you had to be rich. Like, let's just get real. Well, not back in the days. I mean, yesterday. You had to be rich to be an accredited investor. But now the SEC came out with their rules today, and they're using now not just how much money you have, but how much brains you have about markets. Okay? And I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you right now. Okay? So even a guy like me, I'm just a regular middle-class guy. But so I can't be an accredited investor by their old standards, which was just based on money. But now they're basing it on your knowledge. So me, Shomari, I can go to, well, I still have to do something, but I'll show you. Shomari now, I don't have millions of dollars. But now, thanks to this new rule change, I can go prove to the SEC, look, I may not be a millionaire, but I whoop these guys' asses every day. And look, let me get in on this thing. And if I can prove it, they'll do it. Well, not prove it. You need certifications, and I'll show you, right? And so what does that have to do with crypto, Shomari? And so what that has to do with crypto is, that right now with ICOs, only accredited investors can invest in ICOs in America right now. Right? Back in the olden days, I think everybody could, right? Just any fucking soccer mom and dad can invest in any white paper ICO or whatever. Yeah, but then they stopped that, right? So with this, it hold on a second. What the fuck? Anyway, so okay, you get the accredited investor thing, and so I guess the crypto people are super happy about this because it's going to allow more people to get into the ICO part of things, right? All right. So that's about accredited investing. So whenever you hear about accredited investors or you hear about HNWI, high net worth individuals, that's another way of saying an accredited investor, okay? So whenever you hear a story about blah, 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 is going to service the HNWI community. Yeah, accredited investor community, okay? All right, so let's check it out. Why did I want to bring this up as well, though? Shit. All right. Let's move on and let's see if my memory gets jogged. So you see here, right? So SEC broadens its accredited investor definition, but not by much. So they haven't loosened the criteria much. You still have to be smart. You can't just be a dumb fuck. But like someone like me, yeah, well, now I can become a accredited investor. So, and let's read down here at the bottom here. So from no, you can't invest unless you're rich to let's add some knowledgeable employees as well. Overall, if you are poor, the SEC wants you to buy lottery tickets. And so it's not about being poor. It's about being knowledgeable. So I don't agree with that, but just let's read on, okay? And I'm going to show you. So look, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has expanded the rules of the accredited investor, which dictates who can invest in private companies such as SpaceX. Look, I don't know about all that SpaceX crap. An accredited, so hedge funds, just think about it that way. Hedge funds, all right? I don't know why this crypto nerd site used SpaceX. Anyways, for the first time, individuals will be permitted to participate in our private capital markets, not only based on their income or net worth, but also based on established, clear measures of financial sophistication. Exactly, says Chairman Jay Clayton. So Jay Clayton, he's that fuckstick who runs the SEC. That's that fucker waiting for that one paper. One piece of daggone paper. Just define what this crypto is. Securities, commodities, property, A combination of both, or of one, or a combination of more? What is it, Jay? What is it, you fucking asshole? But anyways, but let's get back to this point. That's all we're waiting for, man. One guy, one fucking agency. Unleash us, baby. Unleash America. So they'll be permitted to participate not just by your private capital, in other words, how much money you have, but on your financial sophistication. Yeah. Right? I might not have much money. I'm Shomari. Yeah, but I whoop these guys' asses every day. My financial sophistication is way up there. Right? When I listen to the Federal Reserve guy talk, I understand what he says. You know what I'm saying? That's how deep my financial knowledge is. And so that's what they're saying, is that if you can prove you know what the fuck's going on around these parts, all right, well, we'll let you be an accredited investor. I'm probably going to go for it. Well, when I get this money, I am probably. Current regulations only allow those investors who have earned more than $1 million individually or over $200,000 or $300,000 annually with a spouse. You see how they add the spouse? Because that's what it's about. It's about making sure the wife doesn't fucking go homeless. That's why they built this whole fucking thing, to protect women from their husbands that want to invest and maybe lose their fucking life savings, right? And so listen, $200,000, $300,000 annually a spouse, with some exceptions, to invest in startups and hedge funds. So that's the current rules. You have to at least make that much money annually, and you have to have $1 million. So you have to have $1 million in the bank, right? Like, I'm Shomari. I have money in the bank, right? Like, most people in America don't have money in the bank. They're just living on credit all the time. So the accredited investor has to have $1 million in the bank, or have over 203 annually with a spouse, with some exceptions, right? So they want to make sure, even if you lose money, I guess you can still feed your family, right? That's pretty funny, though. That's the truth. Yeah, that's the truth about America, man. Accredited investing, all for the women. Not all for. I mean, it's more than just that. I mean, it's also just to protect consumers. They don't want idiots getting, like I said, getting ripped off by hedge fund guys. But, but it really started about women, people's wives. So according to the attorney Drew Hinks, the new list just might cover a few people who sell private placements for a living. So, what? Whatever. Now, as per the SEC, the amendments to the definition include certain professional certifications and credentials, including Series 7, Series 65, and Series 83 licenses, knowledgeable employees of the fund, spousal equivalent, meaning can pool finances with significant others, and limited liability companies and family offices with $5 million in assets. So, the new thing, accredited investor, Liz, if you have a Series 7, so a Series 7 is, you saw The Wolf of Wall Street, right? Right. You saw once he got his Series 7, bang, that's when he went to go work on Wall Street, right? He was working at that, where was he before? I don't know, man. I don't remember, but he got the Series 7 and then he went to work on Wall Street. That's a certification. And also a Series 65 and a Series 82, right? I'm a Forex trader. We have a Series 34. And once you get those series, once you get your certification, you can work anywhere in America like that. Like right now, you sitting watching me right now, yeah, if you go get your Series 7 and go to Wall Street, they'll hire you. Yeah, they'll teach you to trade and everything. Yeah, I don't give a fuck how old you are. You're 40 years old? Oh, you got your Series 7? All right, come here, you fuckstick. We'll teach you how to trade this shit. That's all it takes. And like, I'm a Forex trader, so Series 34 is ours. Our certification. That's the government certification that that you're able to trade in America, like, well, on a big basis, like, how do I say this? Right, that's what I've been telling you. Like, when you look at Charles Schwab, you look at all this, you look at all that, like all those trading desks, I told you, Those are just a bunch of fucking little math nerds out of college. And then what Charles Schwab does is hires them and pays for their Series 7 exams, pays for their Series 7 books. It's expensive. I mean, it ain't cheap to get a Series 7. It ain't like, picking up a book on Amazon and just studying it a little bit and taking an exam. It's expensive. But once you get it, I mean, you could do whatever you want. You can open your own trading firm, your own hedge fund, anything. Right? It's the magic. Series 7 is the magic kind of certification. And so that's what Charles Schwab does is they go around, they run around the universities, grab all the smart little math kids. They bring them in. They go, all right, we're going to pay for your Series 7 for you. And if you pass the Series 7, then we're going to bring you on and we're going to teach you to trade. If you figure out how to trade good enough, then you will be on a JP Morgan, Charles Schwab, Citibank trading desk. Right? That's how it works. And so what the SEC, so now let's get back to this thing of the SEC, that's what they're calling them as knowledgeable employees. So now, as long as you are a knowledgeable employee, Series 7, Series 65, Series 82, and I'm sure there's probably other series that they're going to, I'm sure the Series 34 is there, the one that I need. Well, now I don't need it because I trade my own money, but if I wanted to start a Forex trading firm, I could get it. So now you're called a knowledgeable employees. And spousal equivalent. So that's the other thing. So, now your spouse can invest just because you have it. So I have a Series 7. My sweetie can invest now too, just because she's with me. So they can pool finances with significant others, your husband or wife, and limited liability companies and family offices. Family offices, I told you, are basically hedge funds. A family office, whenever you hear the word family office, that's a big deal. I want you to understand that. A family office is a hedge fund. But what it is, they're trading their own money. So imagine I was rich. Really rich. Not really rich. It's not depending on what you think rich means, but maybe I got $10 million bucks. And I want to start a firm. I can start a family office and trade. Say I have 10 million. I say, fuck it. I'm going to put 5 million in the markets, keep 5 million at home, trade 5 million in the markets. Well, that would be a family office. The $5 million I put in is called a family office. So I'm allowed to do everything a hedge fund can do. I can trade in any fucking thing I want because it's my own money, right? That's the difference. It's a family office is a hedge fund, but it's just a rich, literal family trading their own money, right? Whereas a hedge fund is just a smart dude with analysts who takes people's money and trades it for them, right? All right. So the family office, as long as it has 5 million in assets, it's allowed to be an accredited investor. All right. And so that's what I want to show you. So that's what Fidelity did yesterday, right? Minimum. So they only took accredited. They're only taking accredited investors in that investment vehicle. What was it? A Bitcoin index fund, right? In the Bitcoin index fund, they're only taking accredited investors. And so this is what an accredited investor is. So I guess what I'm doing here is I'm really just teaching you about accredited investing. So no, accredited investor definition hasn't expanded by much. As SEC Commissioner Crypto Mom Hester Pierce puts it, Americans shouldn't have to ask the SEC for permission to invest. But today's accredited investor rule at least offers people a path to ask permission based on their education, rather than simply telling them, no, unless you're rich. So, and that's what she's saying, your education, right? Like, just like me right now, I'm not rich, but I could go get my Series 34, or like you, or whatever you are. I don't know if you're rich or not, but you can go get a Series 7 right now. If you get your Series 7, you are automatically an accredited investor. So instead of sticking around waiting until you're a millionaire, you could go get it right now, right? And that's what Crypto Mom is saying, is that rather than simply saying no unless you're rich, it's not just for rich people anymore. It's for those of us who've been in the markets and we know. I slaughter these. I'm going to show you some slaughter I did to these fuck sticks right now. Oh, yeah, I slaughtered them last night. Yeah, but I'm not allowed to be accredited. Well, I am now if I get the Series 7 or the Series whatever, but yeah, before I wasn't allowed, right? But I kill these guys every day. For 20 years I've been doing it. So that's what they're saying is that, that's a good example actually, is that you're allowed to be a accredited investor based on your education now. Yeah, fuck. All right. So the accredited investor definition remains narrow and the commission's posture too paternalistic. Missed opportunity in the 11th year of a bull market, responded Carl. Anyway, whatever. He's complaining about it, but look. So there you go. So I just wanted to bring that up to show you, like, because I brought it up yesterday. Well, plus it's a slow news day, like I just said. And so, which is the truth, because I was going to talk about this on Saturday. But that's it. Like, that's the new accredited investor criteria. It's not only going to be about how much money you make, but it's going to be about how much you know about markets and if you're certified and stuff. I mean, well, you have to prove you're knowledgeable by getting certified. And so, I mean, I know there's a bunch of you who actually do have that much money. You watch me. You, that guy who showed me your 55 million VeChains, right? From your screenshot from your phone. Like, so, you know, this is a story more for everybody, but for you high-end people here, those of you with some long Skrilla, some good amount of cash, look, you can get in on it right now. You can get your accreditation right now and, rock and roll if you want. All right, so look, let's move on. Bang, we got going on around these parts. Look, miscreants. Let's check them out. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. Before that, some fuck sticks at my door. Let's hold on. But, all right. Yeah, so this last night I tweeted to you guys. Yeah, this is the Madoff affair, and that's why I brought up, right, because that's what I want to talk to you about, the funds. And so we read about the Fidelity we read about Fidelity starting its fund yesterday, right? And so I want you to see the power of funds. I mean, I know I've told you guys who are here, you guys know this, but for new people, your markets, okay, it's like this. Here's a market. Here's the New York Stock Exchange. This piece of the New York Stock Exchange is what you see going up and down every day, right? 100 points up, down. 100 points up today, 200 points down yesterday, 300 points up today, blah, blah, blah. That's a little slice of the market. Do you know what the New York Stock Exchange is made of? This. You know what these are? Funds. Yeah, these are Americans' 401ks, their retirement funds, their children's savings funds. That's your market. That's really your market. All this that you see, and that's why when you go to these stupid loser little websites and all that, oh my gosh, the market's tanking, your market can never crash because it's got all the funds. 75% of your market are just funds. It's you. Yeah, that's you and your 401k and all your other employee little worker bees right there. That's the market. 401ks, retirement funds, college savings funds, and other kinds of funds. And so I want to show you that. And like I've been telling you, wait till Fidelity gets here and really starts unleashing some daggone funds around these parts, right? And so yesterday we read the first one. They're unleashing it to the accredited investors, right? Right? And so that's the first fund. And so I wanted you to watch that. And so I hope you learned about it. I hope you saw how they went around the world just gathering funds, feeder funds, and this fund would bring its customers to this fund. And then that fund would put the customers there in Madoff's fund. Madoff would pay this guy would pay this guy, right? The people on this end didn't even know they were in a Madoff fund, right? They invested in, what was it called? Vanguard something or something like that. And they didn't even know, right? Yeah, but 2 funds later, they're in Madoff fund. Yeesh. Well, when Madoff got busted, yeesh. Well, their money was gone. And so, but just forget about the crime about it, right? The reason I posted that video last night for you guys is not about the crime part of it, which is interesting how we got away with that for so long. But the fund world, okay? So I hope you caught that, used your brain and caught it. All right, so look, let's move on. Black Mamba, love you, brother. See you, brother. Bang! Wesley, led by the sea brother. Bang! Look, Edwin. Edwin. He posted the fucking, what was it, the Fed Reserve speech today. Edwin's like, Fed Reserve Chairman. What does that mean? It means watch it. It's like, Edwin, I don't know what video you're watching. Actually, he just said the same thing I've been telling you. America is trying to reach 2% inflation, right? America's problem is not inflation. Our problem is deflation. Yeah, all the money we're printing, we're trying to get to 2%. We're trying to inflate. Do you understand? I don't know what you fucking morons, you guys, people go to these websites, these crazy little, what do you call this? Like zero hedge in weird places. Right? That's the thing going on. All these crypto. Yeah, we need to fuckstick. We need to get to 2% inflation. Because let me tell you something. If we don't print that money, you know what we're going to have? Deflation. You know what's going to happen? You're going to lose your fucking job, fuckstick. Yeah, in an inflationary cycle, yeah, jobs are still here. Just jobs are still here. People still get paid and everything. Just, all right, your dollar's a little weaker, so what? Even in hyperinflation, people are still at work in Venezuela, aren't they? Yeah, that's hyperinflated. Yeah, now look at a country with deflation, you fucking moron. Yeah. All right, guys. And I'm not calling Edwin a moron. I love Edwin. Sorry, so if that sounded like that, hold on. What I mean is, everybody, all of you, okay? Have you ever heard of something called the Great Depression? Yeah, well, how did that happen? Deflation. The dollar gets too powerful, okay, you morons? We want a weak dollar. A weak dollar is not bad. Yeah, how do you think our export, right, when our dollar is weak, well, guess what? We sell a bunch of more Harley Davidsons, don't we, you fucking idiots? But I'm so sick and tired of just all these fucking worker bees just listening to this nonsense on these weird little conspiracy sites. We want inflation. We've been struggling to try to get inflation since the housing crash. Okay? What the fuck? Now, I know you're not insiders like me, so you don't know that deep shit. You know, but that's the truth. Okay? We're trying to get inflation. We're trying to get it just at 2%. All right? Fuck, you know what the struggle is? Yeah, all that you talk about. Yeah, we need to. Or we're going to go to deflation and you're going to lose your job and ruin the economy. Okay? Fucking morons. Yeah, look up the Great Depression. Right? Why don't you go do a study on the Great Depression? Yeah, what happened? Yeah, deflation. Yeah, the American dollar rose too fast, didn't it? Yeah, everyone ran into bonds, drove up the dollar once the stock market crashed, didn't it? Yeah, they went risk off, and what happened? Bang! Depression. You better wake the fuck up, son. You boys, all y'all, you better learn how the markets really work, how economics works. Stop watching these crypto sites that are sort of based around some sort of political philosophy or some sort of nonsense. You know, actually do some research of economic history. Right? I know you're not going to be like me. You know, I read books about financial crime. I watch documentaries about financial stuff and all that. Look, but just at least learn a little basics. Yeah, without that right now, all that money printing, yeah, you'd be out of a job for real. But anyways, back to this thing, Edwin. Yeah, so today Edwin posted this Fed Reserve thing. Yeah, like I told you. Yeah, what did he say? We're trying to get to 2% inflation. We're trying to get to 2% inflation. You know, we can't get there, and we're going to do, he actually said we're going to try to do stuff that might even get us past 2%. We hope it works. But basically is what he was saying, because the Fed Reserve can't cut interest rates anymore so much. And so now you got to do all this fancy stuff. And that's the reality of what's going on. Like Europe, America, oh my gosh, Japan. Yeah, we fight deflation. We're not a third world country where inflation is a problem. Deflation is our problem, right? That's why the Chinese, right? Deflation is their problem. Yeah, the Chinese, right? They don't allow a peg, and they don't allow their yuan to float freely, right? Because they don't want deflation. because they don't want their manufacturing sector is so good. If they were allowed, if they would let their yen, it's called a renminbi, is the real name of their money, but just for you folks, if they allowed their yuan to actually float, yeah, it would be powerful, right? They're the second biggest in the world. Their manufacturing sector is booming. They would be too powerful, right? But if you let the yuan get so powerful, well, it makes Chinese goods less attractive, doesn't it? Duh, right? Those pair of Chinese blah, 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 I don't know, slippers are this price now, but if they let the yuan go up, well, those slippers are going to be double, triple, quadruple in price. So that would cut down exports, right? And that's what China is. It's a manufacturing exporting nation, right? And right, that's why they manipulate their money, and they're allowed to. They're allowed to, because under the World Trade Organization rules, they're still what's called a developing nation. Oh, please give me a fucking break. One thing I'll say about Trump tried to get that bullshit fucking fixed. He failed, but I mean, he was the first one to try to get it fixed. You're not a developing nation. You're developed as a motherfucker. But because they only have, I think it's only 30% of their people are middle class, 70% of their people are still what's considered, just super poor, like, I don't know, peasants, really. I mean, they're allowed to claim developing nation status. And that's why they're allowed to do all that market manipulation, right? All developing nations are, not just China. But the problem is that China is a mega nation doing it, right? Okay, I understand if Zimbabwe wants to manipulate. All right, they got to do what they got to do. You know, they're a shithole. All right? China, you're not a shithole. You're not a developing nation. You're fucking developed. And you're manipulating your stuff. But the point being is, back to what I was saying to you, that's the whole point, right? It's deflation that countries fight against. Google the words Forex wars. Yeah, we are all trying to weaken our currencies, geniuses. Okay, stop watching Zero Hedge and going to weird little websites you guys go to. We're all trying to weaken our currency to help our exports, right? And the American dollar, on the other hand, we also want to keep it down because, well, guess what, genius? What's priced in dollars? Everything. So when oil is priced in dollars, well, every country needs oil, don't they? Yeah, so when the American dollar is weak, it's kind of like a tax break for every country in the world, right? They get cheap oil because oil is priced in dollars. So when the dollar is weak, they get to buy a lot of oil cheap, and then they also have money left over for, actually doing stuff for their citizens, building schools, roads, bridges, hiring law enforcement, whatever, and stuff like that. So it helps the world when the American dollar is weak, right? It helps America because our exports get cheaper, right? Yeah, that Harley Davidson, sure, the price of the Harley Davidson is still $20,000, but say a strong dollar 6 months ago and a weak dollar now, well, that Harley Davidson technically cost you more money 6 months ago, didn't it, than when we have a weak dollar now. And that helps Harley Davidson sell more bikes when we have a cheap dollar. Okay, do you guys understand? So, Edwin. So Edwin today, he's like, anyway, like I told you guys, now we are fighting. We are fighting deflation. You understand? Yeah, all that money printing is to fight deflation, because if we don't do that, yeah, your asses are out of work. Your asses are out of work. Harley Davidson is not going to build a bike that cost them $20,000 to build and then sell it for 10 grand. Yeah, you lose money. That's what deflation does. You lose money. This bread company, it cost them $1 to make that loaf of bread. Yeah, well, under deflation, that bread is only worth, 20 cents. Yeah, they can't afford to sell bread at 20 cents, can they? All right, you understand? Deflation is the killer. Okay, that's what the Great Depression. Google the Great Depression. Google what caused the Great Depression. Okay, that's what we're fighting. Get this inflation crap, money printing crap. That's why we kill you guys. It's morons that come to the market. That's how we make our money. Because you guys are thinking the exact opposite, and then we kill you. Depression, the Great Depression. Yeah, deflation. we are fighting deflation. All right, enough of that. Fuck that. The reason I harped on that is because it pisses me off. I'm in this crypto space, and these guys are, oh yeah, the Federal Reserve. They're talking as if they know what they're talking. They sound so. They are so stupid, and they're misleading soccer moms and dads who actually believe that crap. The reality, the insider. I'm an insider. I'm telling you what it is. We fight deflation. Okay, stop with these crazy little websites. Anyways, everyone. All right, so there's a little lesson for tonight, all right? And go look at that. Google, what caused the Great Depression? Duh. All right? All right, so let's get back to Edwin here. Anyways, Edwin. Yes, one of the originals. Maybe the original. Look, Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bye. Black man Chris. Oh, the black man Chris. Look. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Haven't seen you for a while. Bye. Bam. Look. Bam. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bye. Lorna Downs. Look. Love you, girl. See you, girl. Bye. Accumulating like mofo. Look. Oh, man. She says Binance is still fucking with her. Actually, I said the Binance thing had her fucked up for only 1 week. My bad. It's been a month that she's been locked out of her Binance, or something's going on. I don't know what's going on, but somehow she can't use it and just do stuff. It's a bunch of fuckery, and that's why I'll just keep using the Binance International. This Binance US one. Just Delavina. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bye. Crypto Geek 2010. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bye. Radster. Yes. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Our brother from Prague. Holding down the European contingent. Yes, the European battalion. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bang. Our sleeper cell in Prague. All right. Now, what we got here? What we got? Oh, Sloppy. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bang. Oh, look at the son of a bitch right here. Bye. 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 Yes. Got you wrong. Yes. Bye. Larry Brother. Of course I do. Node saving motherfucker. Look. All right, these are just the usuals. Oh, that's good enough. Oh, there we go. Look, Kong. Wow. Larry Brother, see you, brother. Bye. What we got here? Piggy Wiggy. What'd he say? Philadelphia around these parts, miscreants and bucksticks. All right, Kong. Daggone right, Kong. You tell these miscreants. Tell them. Look. Boom. What we got? We got some boom. All right. VeChain and BMW on VerifyCar. Boom. What we got here? DeFi solutions going to use Litecoin. Boom. What we got? Another one. An accredited investor is loosened. So you can become a accredited investor and get like, boom. All right. Piggy wiggy. Boo. All right. That's enough. All right. Let's get back. I think that's everybody. Look. All right. Bang. Here we are. Back at the Death Star. So we had a great show for you today. So, story number one. Oh, let me get a sip back on. VeChain and BMW unveil VerifyCar. So, it's gonna look at all the details of the car, and it's gonna be on the blockchain. So every repair that car does or has, any oil change, just anything that happens to the car is going to be on the blockchain. So, as a buyer, you're going to have real evidence of what that car went through, right? Over its life cycle. Well, I mean, as long as the owner gives you the info, because remember it said the owner is allowed, the owner has control of the data. But if the owner doesn't give you the data, you wouldn't buy the car from him because you'd say, well, what are you hiding, asshole? Fuck you, I'm not buying your car. So, great. This verifies cars. And, good stuff. Bye. And then DeFi payment solution integrates Litecoin. And so, all right, great. I don't know what else to say about it. There's not really anything to say. Just, There you go. Litecoin use case. Bang. All right. Let's just leave it at that. Was there anything? Hold on. Let me just look. It wasn't anything. It was just a... Right? It was just basic. All right. Yeah. That's just a bunch of bullshit. All right. Anyway, it's not bullshit. I mean, it's an onboarding. And you know how we do around these parts. Like I said, you know, onboarding's an onboarding. And so, bang. And then finally, the SEC loosens its definition for an accredited investor. And so I just went into great length what an accredited investor is. I mean, I've talked to you about them here since the beginning of this channel, but for new people who didn't understand what the fuck, that's why I gave that big, long speech. And that's good. I mean, hold on, let me trying to think of something to tell you, because there's a bunch to say, but let me get my head in order here. So, I guess from the standpoint of right now, I'm assuming you guys are mostly, like, some of you I know are you have money. You know, there's a bunch of guys in here. I know you're a bunch of millionaires. So for you guys, well, there you go. I mean, you probably already have the money, but I don't know if you meet that 200 grand a year criterion, whatever. But now you could just go get a Series 7 real quick. Series 7 would be the easiest one, and that's the stock market one. I was going to get a Series 7. I'm not even a stock guy, to tell you the truth. But then they came out with the Series 34, which is for Forex guys like me. And I was thinking of getting it. I was thinking of starting a trading firm, and people always ask me to trade their money for them and all this shit. And speaking of trading, I didn't show the Forex. Ollie, I murdered it last night too. Fuck, I'm proud of this shit. I slaughtered these sons of bitches I'm slaughtering them as I speak. All right, fuck this. Hold on, guys. I made a little mistake. Let me show you a little something. Bang! All right, let's talk a little. All right, so look. It's a little slaughter. These are my 4 trades I'm in. And so, like I told you yesterday, the New Zealand dollar was, look. Only in it. Look. All right. So here you see it. This is my favorite trade so far. This is the one I'm really doing well in. This is the New Zealand dollar against the yen. And actually, let me put my price targets on here just so you can see. Well, so I can see, actually. I mean, I didn't do it yet, so let me look. So price targets are at... Bang, there we go. So you see how price went up, hit price target, everyone took out a little money. But then, boop, they kept it going. Now we're at price target. Fuck. 2. And let's see. We will rock right up. All right. Let's see if we do it. What else did I get in? GBP NZD. So, well, this one's not behaving. I got in here and it started behaving, and then so we hit price target 1 and we retraced, and so I'm hoping tonight we should, wait a minute, sorry. We should bang, go down. So by tomorrow, I hope to show you, bang, a nice juicy bang. Euro NZD. Well, this one has been working out nicely. I know my fibbles are drawn the opposite, so but whatever. I got in here. We went down, retraced. I was like, son of a bitch. But then bang, bang, bang. And then, like I said, tomorrow I hope we should be down by here. And New Zealand dollar. So all I did was rock the New Zealand dollar, okay? So it's not rocket science what I did. New Zealand dollar trades. There it was. Got in. Bang. And we're up. And so let's look at the trend scanner. Here's the trend scanner. Holy schmoly. Oh, we're going to rock tonight. Oh, it's Friday night? What night is it tonight? Shit, it's Thursday. Holy, look at the trend scanner. Look at all the JPY. So these are the JPY pairs here at the top above my head, way up at the top. So the green means it's trending up. Red means it's trending down. And so let's open some charts and just take a quick peek. All right, so let me prove it to you, show you guys some stuff. Oh, well, this one that I'm in, yeah, so I showed you. Look at it. Here's the trend. Boom, 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 boom. And now we're flying. I'm in that. What else we got? AUD JPY. Let's take a look at that one. Australian dollar versus the Japanese yen. Let's see what that is. Oh, shit, I missed it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. See, I was afraid to get in because, look, we have 1 top, 2 top, 3 top. It was a triple top. Shit. And you know what? I looked at this last night, and I was going to put my entry right there, right above price target, for PT1, price target 1. And look at it. Boom. Look at it. This is the last. Hold on. Let's look at this. Fuck. Right. Look at the trending. Nicely. Bang. Right off the hourly. So, yeah, you don't win them all. You don't get them all, guys. Daggone. Daggone, I missed that one. I fucking missed that one like a son of a bitch. That was a juicy one, too. Look at that shit. Oh! Look at you, you fucksticks, Canadian dollar. Against the yen as well. Bang, bang, bang. So, you miss some, you get some, as long as you make some money, I mean. I want to make it all. I know. But look, we can't make it all. Oh, and look at that Euro AUD right here. Bang. Hold on, where is that? Oh. Bang. Oh, that's so shit. I fucked up. I've been lazy. Like I told you, I've been kind of like not doing anything. I missed it. And so anyways, though, guys, but it looks like next week is setting up for some real good trades. Oh, yeah, because these are going to retrace. Bing, 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 and then bang. So we're going to make money next week. All right, so let's get back to crypto crap, though. Let's get back to the crypto crap, crypto crap, crypto crap. Making all the money in crypto land. La, 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 la. All right, so fuck. There were some good trades right there. I missed 2 nice, juicy ones. Daggone. But I was in the other 4, so I'm good. All right, so why am I showing? Oh, yeah, just because that's what we do. Right. All right, so let's get back to so finally, the final story of the day. SEC accredited investor definition loosened. So, like I said, for you rich guys here that watch this channel, because I know there's a bunch of you, especially you motherfucker with the 55 million VeChain. Daggone, son. Yeah. He went all in. Well, plus he had more in his portfolio. I mean, I just brag about the 55 billion, million of them, because I'm jealous, but he had way more in his portfolio too. And so for guys like you, obviously mega disposable income, I'd go for the accredited investor thing. I mean, go get a Series 7. You can get the Series 7 study guides and everything online, and you can just study from home. And I think they're offered through, if you do the test, like the tests are offered through, what's the name of this company? Anyways, you can go do the tests all over the country. So wherever city you're in, there's a testing center there. And you can do the test there, and you get your Series 7 and get, bang, there you go. You're accredited now. And so that's great. And just I want to just teach you people about, there's levels of investors, right? Like I'm just a retail investor. I can't invest in a hedge fund. I'm not allowed, right? But you see, now that they're doing it by your education, maybe I will just go get one of these fucking certificates and licenses. It's not a certificate, it's a license. Get one of these licenses and do something. We'll see. But I just wanted to bring that up because that's what Fidelity did yesterday, is they allowed these type of people to invest. Accredited investors are allowed to invest in. So the truth is, this story is really about yesterday's Fidelity story. I guess I should say it that way. So these kind of people are allowed to invest in the Fidelity thing that we read yesterday. The rest of us, not allowed. But now they've made it easier for you to get your accreditation. So if you want to, if you really, for some of you big money guys that watch this channel, If you want to. I mean, it might be worth the effort to go get a Series 7 and apply, and then, fuck, you get to rock. You're locked, cocked, and ready to rock on anything. All right, so that's it. I'm going to sip. I'm going to drag of a cigarette, and let's shill it and kill it. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Look, subscribe below, press the bell. You get an automatic notification when I do the show. The greatest show on earth. Look, greatest show in the multiverse. My name's Shomari Clarke. Love talking money. Bang! Love talking crypto. Look, in case you couldn't tell. Favorite time of my day. Look. So thank you for having me in your home, and I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, subscribe here. Bang! Watch this video here. Bang! I'll see you guys tomorrow. My name's Shomari Clarke. I'm always watching that money. Yes, and I'm always on duty. Bye. Yes. Over and out.